see one of those.
One of those.
The handout. Thing.
Yeah.
Well, I can just look here.
Yeah.
I just wanted. Yeah, I got it. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. I just wanted.
Michael, we don't want you to get involved with the wrong crowd here.
Spring break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Testing one. Good. We're live. We want to welcome all of you who are gathered here with us at in the sanctuary, as well as those who are joining us virtually. We hope you have a beautiful Shabbat. It's a nice, cool March day, which seems a little strange because it's spring break and everyone's wearing winter clothes. But you know, that's Texas. That's what you have here. Our service, first of all, I want to welcome Jim, who's helping us tonight with services. And we're going to start our service page 253. 253.
It says 353,
Oh.
Rabbi.
353, excuse me. 353 with Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu.
Shalom.
let's turn to page 6 in our prayer book. Page 6. The bottom of the page, let's read responsively. May the door of this synagogue be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for friendship. May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity. May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness.
May the synagogue be, for all who enter, the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life.
And as we gather together as a community here, let's turn our thoughts to the candles, page 2. We light these candles in hopes of bringing into our home, our spiritual home, and our residential home, if you will, the power of light, the blessings of God, and the strength that comes with faith and spirit. So let's read together the bottom of page 3, all the way at the bottom. Help me perfect my ways of loving and caring. Inspire me to make myself whole, so that I may honor your name and create a world of justice and peace. And as we light the candles, let's bring that light into our hearts. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat. Amen. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
So let's turn now to page 20 and 21 as we continue with our entry into Shabbat with Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, 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 b'nei Shabbat, lekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kalai, yalalai, 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 b'nei Shabbat, lekabela. Shamor v'zakur b'libor echad, Hishmianu el Hana echad, Ushmo echad, L'shem u'tiferet v'li'ila, Lekadodi likakala, yalala, 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 b'nei Shabbat, lekabela. Lekadodi likakala, yalala, 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 b'nei Shabbat, lekabela. Likrat Shabbat, lehu v'nilcha, ki mechor ha'bracha, merosh mikenu nesucha, sof ma'aseh v'matruat ilah, lekadodi likrat kala, yalala, 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 b'nei Shabbat, lekabela. Lekadodi likrat kala, yalala, 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 b'nei Shabbat, lekabela. Hitoreri, hitoreri, kiore, kumiori, uri, uri, shirdameri, kevod Adonai, alai nigla, kadodi, kakala, yalala, 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 b'nei Shabbat, lekabela, lekadodi, likakala, yalala, 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 b'nei Shabbat, lekabela.
Turn and face the way you entered.
Oiva Shalom Ateret Bala Cham Simcha Uvatzala Tokamune Am Seula Boikala Boikala Lekadodi likwakala yalala 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 b'nei Shabbat lekabela lekadodi likwakala yalala 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 b'nei Shabbat lekabela.
So now that we've welcomed the Shabbat bride, let's turn to the people around us and wish each other a Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Rabbi.
Shabbat Shalom. Jim. Oh. Shabbat Shalom. Nice to meet you. Yeah, Shabbat Shalom. Nathan?
Shabbat Shalom. How are
That's
you?
nice.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat
Oh,
Shalom.
okay.
Oh. Okay, so what I did is I brought my own wireless thing, and it's in 4, I think. It's line 4 down there. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, when I was here before doing this, the mute, I think we might. I got one line out going into there. So if I add even like another line on it, it still is just going out that one line. Yep.
It's not a big deal. I adjusted the level. I just have to remember when they call up the speaker at the end to push the beam mic back.
Okay. I'll remember that the next time. I should probably go with the other arrangement.
There's a couple of different ways to do it. Ari uses. I thought he left it down here. He might not.
Yeah, he's got another one.
This is the one he uses.
I've got these. They're my own, and they're just so convenient, right? They're just small. There's a transmitter and a receiver, and that's it. And basically,
Yes, for the future, for next time, if you don't want to use yours, doesn't matter if you do. But
Yeah.
the blue one here, this is the guitar mic.
okay.
That's the one that's set up for guitars.
All right. Sound good.
All right.
Sorry I caused you that grief.
I was just trying to figure it out.
Well, you got it.
Well, let's turn now in our prayer books to page 26. Page 26 with Hatzi Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah b'yama divrah hirtei v'yamlik malchutei b'chayekon u'vyomekon u'kayedei kol Beit Yisrael
Bagala, Bagala, Ubizman Kariv, Vimeru, Amen. Yeshme Rabba Mevorach, Yalom Lo Me'amaya, Yitzbarach, Yitzbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yipari Romam V'naseh, V'hadar, V'haleh, V'halal, Shemei L'Kudesham Brichu, Le'elom in Kol Birkata V'shirata, Tushbechata V'nechemata, Damiran Be'alma, V'meru, Amen.
Please rise as able for Baruch.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Vaed Mevorach, Mevorach, Le'olam Vaed.
Page 31 at the bottom. Let's read together. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change,
and within it we stand
quietly on the border of light.
What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over?
Baruch
Atah
atah
Adonai,
Adonai,
Hama'ariv Aravim.
So turning now to page 32, in your booklets that you hopefully received as you entered, you'll find the words to a new melody of Ahavat Olam. This one was new to me, and it's very beautiful. So Jim is going to lead us, and maybe you'll pick it up along the way.
So the only change from what you see on your handout is we're just doing the Hebrew. We're not doing the English as of yet. Maybe in a couple of weeks we'll get to the English. So we're going to do the Hebrew, and what I'd like to do is I'll do the first verse through so you can hear it, and then ask you to join in and repeat that first verse. We might do that once or twice. I'll sing the second verse by myself unless you want to pick up the melody and join in if you can. But right now, let's just focus on trying to learn that first verse there. So this is Ahavat Olam, and it was written by Gabriel Mann and Piper Ruttman. Just 1 second. Okay. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amka Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta. Okay, your turn.
אהבת עולם, בית ישראל, עמך תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו למדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו ובקומנו נשיאה בחוקיך ונשמע מדברי תורתך ובמצוותך לעולם ועד. Okay, we'll go back to the first verse. אהבת עולם, בית ישראל, עמך תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו למדת. Now we'll do the first verse a cappella. אהבת עולם, בית ישראל, עמך תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת. Very good, very good. What quick learners.
Page 33, or 34, excuse me. And let's join together with Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
You may be seated. And we continue with the Ahavta, page 36.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לעוד על ידיך, והיו לטורפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתיכם מארץ מצרים, להיות להם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם. Amen.
Page 39. Let's read responsively. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth.
Declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea.
Mika moka bali madonai, Mika moka ne darba kodesh, no rata ilo, oh sefele, oh sefele, Mika moka bali madonai, Mika moka ne darba kodesh, no rata ilo, oh sefele, oh sefele.
Let's continue now on page 42 with Hashkiven.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, Hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim, l'chaim.
So we are a people in whom the past endures. And if we just go back a few thousand years, we find ourselves standing at Sinai, receiving covenant and learning that it is not enough to simply remember that it's Shabbat. We must do something about it. And so we turn to page 44 to the words of Vishamru. Vishamru V'nei Yisrael. The people of Israel shall protect and guard the Sabbath.
Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל עוד היא לעולם, odi leolam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם.
We turn now to page 46 as we rise as able for tefillah.
Anananananana Adonai, Anananananana Tzavtai Tivtam, Anananananana Ufiaki Tehilateka, Anananananana Ananananana Tzavtai Tivtam, Anananananana Ufiaki Tehilateka, Anananananana Adonai, Anananananana Tzavtai Tivtam, Anananananana Ufiagi Tehilateka, Adonai Tzavtai Tivtak, Ufiagi Tehilateka, Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Avatei V'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, El Hagibor Ve'Hanorah, El Elyon, Romer Chasadim Tovim, Vechonei Hakol, Vezocher Hasdei Avot V'Imahot, Umebi Gula Lifnei Bneihem, Leman Shemo B'Yahava, Melech Ozer Mashiach Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Elam Adonai, Mekayeh Akol Atah Rav Hoshia, Mashiv HaRuach, Umorid HaGashem, Mekakel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayeh Hakol Berakamim Rabim, So make Nofi Verafet Holim, Umatir Asurim, Umechayim Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Mika moka bagigurot, umido melach, melech memid umechaye, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'nei amanatala yotako, Baruch atah Adonai, mekaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'kol yom alalucha salah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
You may be seated. Top of page 55, let's read together. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh ha-Shabbat. Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu b'amcha Yisrael, u'tfilatam b'hava tekabel, u'dhil ratzon tamid avodat Yisrael amecha. Ever-present one. May we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deed and our prayer. Wherever we live, wherever we seek you, in this land and Zion restored, in all lands, you are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. On page 59. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulcha na'eh lahodot. Let's join together on page 60 with Shalom Rav.
Shalom Rav al Israel Amka Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Israel Amka Tasim Leolam. Ki atah melech Adon Lekol HaShalom, Ki atah melech Adon Lekol HaShalom. Shalom Rav al Israel Amka Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Israel Amka Tasim Leolam. V'tov b'neka levarech et Amka Yisrael b'kol ed u'v'kol shah b'shlomecha. Shalom Rav al Israel Amka Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Israel Amka Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. שים לעולם.
Let's now use the next few moments for our own private reflection. Please pray silently.
יהיו לרצון אמרפי ויום ליבי לפניך. יהיו לרצון אמרפי ויום ליבי לפניך. Adonai Tsuri, Adonai Tsuri, Adonai Tsuri vegoali. Adonai Tsuri, Adonai Tsuri, Adonai Tsuri vegoali. Ready? Ratsonim refi Vigyom libi lefaneka. Yiyu ratsonim refi Vigyom libi lefaneka. Adonai Tsuri, Adonai Tsuri, Adonai Tsuri vegoali. Adonai Tsuri, Adonai Tsuri, Adonai Tsuri vegoali. Ihiu leratson imrefi Vigyom libi lefaneka.
Let's turn our thoughts to those who can't be here tonight, those who struggle from illness, physical or spiritual, whose lives are hard. Let's lift up the names of John Deacons and Debbie Simon, the Martinez family, Violet Villarreal and Xavier Villarreal, Aiden Vernon, Joan Adler, Philip Richardson, Alan Levin, Shirley Levin, Veronica Lee Strulovich, Rob Seltzer, Todd Malinik, Terry Vaughn, Aaron Kugler, Donna Lees, Charlotte Motley, David Bonfill, Margot Seckler, Bill Ellis, Shmuel Rosenzweig, Stephen Gus, Judith Levy, Monroe Zeffert, Wanda Berkowitz, and Mike Jansen. And any other names we carry with us as we go around the room, call those names out. Let's turn in our prayer books to page 253 for the words to Misha Berach.
find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishebera imotenu mekor Abraham leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
May the Holy and Blessed One bring healing to all those that we have named out loud and in our own thoughts. And may God find each of us in this week ahead and inspire us to acts of righteous living and make our world a better place through us. Amen. So there are a number of Sabbaths throughout the Jewish calendar that have special names. And the most familiar of these is probably Shabbat Shuvah, the Sabbath of return, which takes place between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. These special Sabbaths serve a purpose, some historical, some still relevant today. And while I was in Israel, we missed marking Shabbat Shekalim, the Sabbath of shekels. Okay? It generally takes place every year on the Shabbat before the month of Adar. It's named for a special verse that we read from the Torah that week, which commands every Israelite to contribute half a shekel to support the sacrifices in the ancient temple. And with our gala coming, and with our congregation's current financial fiscal struggles, it seems to me to be a crucial topic for a conversation this Shabbat. So money can be a blessing or a curse. We all too often see the destructive effects money can have. We also see that giving charity has become embedded in our society as a strong value and even a social expectation. In all of history, there has never been, believe it or not, a more charitable time than today. The fact is, however, today's revolutionary attitude toward charity is rooted in a value system going back 3,300 years ago in biblical Judaism. On Shabbat Shekalim, we read this portion in which God requests that each adult contribute half of a biblical shekel for the upkeep of the Mishkan. Through unpacking two mysterious and somewhat cryptic messages in Jewish oral tradition connected to this mitzvah of a half shekel, we can discover Judaism's deep, timeless wisdom about the power of giving. Not only how it benefits those to whom we give, but how it benefits us, the giver. We learn how to put wealth into a healthy and meaningful perspective. And we can uncover how to unleash the true power and blessing that money holds within it. Now, the second temple was destroyed in the year 70, and with its destruction came an end to Jewish sacrificial worship. So the notion of a half shekel contribution to the temple is an interesting historical idea, but beyond that seems irrelevant to our 21st century lives. And yet there were several things about this contribution which still resonate today. First, this was a shared responsibility. The obligation to give a half shekel fell to each and every Israelite, regardless of income. No one was exempt. The text reads, "The rich shall not pay more, and the poor shall not pay less than half a shekel." This shared tax must have led to a unique sense of unity and belonging among our brethren. Second, this money went to support what was considered the main institution, which guaranteed the welfare of the Israelite nation. The temple did not provide food or clothing. It provided something much more important: good relations with God, which gave faith to their future. In that ancient Near East culture, nothing had the value of a good relationship with the divine. They understood all blessings and fulfillment of all needs as flowing from a powerful God. Sacrifices ensured that the power of God would be tempered with mercy. From the perspective of the Israelites, the half shekel tax was the first step to providing prosperity, safety, and happiness to the entire nation, to providing hope for the future. In other words, no one could complain about this modest tax, which ensured the future of the Israelites. So I did a little math. Well, not me, but Google. The current value of a half shekel in Israel is 14 cents. Now, if you take that value of 14 cents and project it forward about 3,300 years, accounting for inflation, you get to the value of $420. Now, I know the half shekel wasn't worth 14 cents 3,000 years ago, but consider how you support your community. Not for today, but for tomorrow. In other words, what have you given or pledged to ensure the issues of prosperity, safety, and happiness for our whole Jewish community here at Temple Sinai? Wealthy or poor, everyone was asked to give the same amount. There's a mysterious oral tradition associated to the shekel reading where we see the heart of what the shekel was all about. The Midrash tells us that three things caused Moses to tremble: the Mishkan, the sacrifices, and the shekel. Therefore, God took a coin of fire from under his throne of glory and showed it to Moses with his finger, saying, "Such as this they shall give." What in the world could this mean? What about this seeming simple shekel coin made Moses tremble? Well, the famous Rebbe of Kotsk explains that Moses could not comprehend how a mere coin, a crass physical thing, could atone for one's soul. And God answered him by showing him a coin of fire, to say that when a person performs even a small act of giving with the fire of passion and enthusiasm, he is in effect giving a piece of his or her soul. Here we find the deeper meaning to that contribution. The shekel doesn't signify life because it served as an atonement for each person's life. It signifies life and merits atonement because we invest so much of ourselves into the money we earn. It represents the very energy of our life itself. Money represents the aggregate of our time, energy, talents, and ingenuity. We pour our blood, sweat, and tears into earning a living. And even when a person doesn't need to toil to earn money, they use money for the necessities, survival, which also represents the soul life. So when a person resists the powerful pull of selfishness and gives his money to tzedakah, they are channeling their entire physical existence into spiritual, purposeful pursuit that lifts a person to the greatest of spiritual heights, serving as the ultimate atonement for their soul. This is our future. We can either invest a little now through the equivalent of a half shekel tax, or we'll pay a lot later. These are the same issues of prosperity, safety, and happiness, and faith in the future that faced the ancient Israelites. They did not flinch from investing in their future, and neither can we. The temple stood in Jerusalem for nearly 1,000 years, thanks in part to the collective commitment of the Israelites and their half shekel tax. That tax did a good job of ensuring their future. What decisions will we make as a community of only 44 years? Will we continue to believe in our future? So 1 week from today, well, tomorrow, we'll gather to celebrate our community, to elevate our security officer, Lieutenant Rick, Officer Rick as many call him, to raise money for our congregation and for the Houston Police Foundation, and to raise money and funds for the repair and perpetuation of Torah in our community. There's no task more significant than this, which is for this community, which has been such a godsend for Jews on the West Side. And as the Torah teaches, no one's exempt from the task. While we pay our dues, which we consider sacred giving, it is never enough to support the ongoing work and perpetuation of this sacred community. So if you haven't made your reservation for next Saturday, see me after services. I have a clipboard. I will write your name, and we will find you. Okay? We can do it tonight. And if you have a reason you can't attend, plans you can't change, that doesn't free you up from not making a contribution. Each of us can do so. Maybe even that half shekel, adjusted for inflation, as your gift to support our community. We're all bearing that responsibility here. So let's work together to support our congregation and to help each other create the community that we want to see in this world. Can ye hear it sung? May it be the will of the Holy and Blessed One. Amen. Lori.
Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to our members, guests, and virtual congregants. We hope that your participation this Shabbat is meaningful. Let me share with you some upcoming events that may be interesting to you. Please join us this Sunday, March 19th at 5 p.m. if you are interested in going on a congregational trip to Israel next March 9th through 17th, 2024. The second class for Crash Course in Jewish History is Tuesday, March 28th. Join Rabbi Lipper for a whirlwind tour beginning in the biblical world and continuing to modern day. Classes are on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. As previously mentioned, please join us for our Starlight Gala, where we will honor Officer Rick on Saturday, March 25th at 6 p.m. Tickets and sponsorships are on sale now. Please see the weekly shofar or contact Cindy in the office for all the details, or see Rabbi Lipper and his clipboard. Please note that Temple School is out this Sunday, March 12th through Sunday, March 19th for spring break. Passover is coming. The first night of Passover is April 5th. The Congregational Seder is being planned for Saturday, April 8th at 5:30 p.m. Registration is open through the Temple office. Please see the weekly shofar for more details. Join us for Kiddush and Motzi and fellowship following the service. And again, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. So also, again, a thank you to Jim Dan Miller for helping us this Shabbat with beautiful music, new melodies and everything. Let's turn now in our prayer book to page 283 as we rise as able for Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא שם חלקנו לייחד את שמו, וגור עלינו להמליך מלכותו, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נטע שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומשה יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומי, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום השבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת, אין עוד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא
Shemo Echad.
You may be seated. As we continue with the reading on page 292, number 8. When cherished ties are broken and the chain of love is shattered, only trust in the strength of faith can lighten the heaviness of the heart. At times, the pain of separation seems more than we can bear, but if we dwell too long on our loss, we embitter our hearts and harm ourselves and those about us. The psalmist said that in his affliction he learned the law of God. And in truth, grief is a great teacher when it sends us back to serve and bless the living. We learn how to counsel and comfort those who, like ourselves, are bowed with sorrow. We learn when to keep silent in their presence and when a word will assure them of our love and concern. Thus, even when they are gone, the departed are with us, moving us to live as in their higher moments they themselves wish to live. We remember them now, they live in our hearts. They are an abiding blessing. This Shabbat we take into our hearts as our own. Observing Shaloshim, Fred Pelzinger, the father of Mindy Mueller, the father-in-law Bob Mueller, grandfather of Alyssa, Shay, and Michaela. And those observing Yahrzeit, for Shirley Diamond, mother of Joyce Gardner, Marie Jackson, the mother of Pascal, Ruth Lurie, the mother of Richard Lurie, Ryan Bennett, the son of Dan and Cindy Bennett, Elizabeth Rawls, John Foster, father of Peter Foster, Rose Friedman, the grandmother of Ashley Gelder, Janice Cantrell, grandmother of Sarah Ellis, and Anna Berman, the mother of Sue Abramson. And if you have any additional names for Kaddish, please call them out. For all of them, we say Zechronam Levracha. May their memories forever be blessings. As we turn now to page 294 and rise as a community for Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, B'alma Divara Hirte, V'amlich Malchute, B'chayechon v'yomechon, V'chaye Dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala v'zman kariv imeru Amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah Mevorach, Le'olam olamei olamaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach, Yipar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal, Shemei dekudasha barichu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, Da'amiran bi'alama v'imru. Amen. Yeh shalom rabba min Shemaya, V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru. Amen. May the source of peace bring peace to all who mourn, and bring comfort to those who are bereaved among us. Amen. May be seated. We're going to close with the last three lines of the Kaddish, Oseh Shalom.
Oseh Shalom b'mromav, Hu yaseh shalom aleinu, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Please join us in the lobby for Kiddush and Motzi.